For more analysis, we're now joined by Radosław Sikorski, a former foreign minister and defense minister of Poland and current member of the European Parliament. Sir, a very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Let me ask you just right off the bat, if I may, is Poland contemplating changing its policy when it comes to Ukraine?
I hope not, and this public spat is completely unnecessary. What should have happened more than a year ago, when Putin imposed his ban for Ukrainian exports across the Black Sea, was to have upgraded our rail connection, our ports, and for Ukrainian grain to be transported overland to its traditional markets in Africa and northern China. And we could have got EU support for the upgrade and for the higher cost of such transit. Instead, 2/3 of the grain that Ukraine moved into the European Union actually stayed in Poland, and Polish farmers are understandably angry about that. But it was actually our government that failed to perform the original plan. Slovakia has now made a deal with Ukraine, and I hope Poland does so soon.
And so are you optimistic that this issue will be resolved after the Polish elections?
It should be resolved. It must be resolved. It's not just a short-term issue. The average landholding in Europe, in the European Union, is between 10 and 20 hectares. Whereas in Ukraine, you have some of the best soils in the world and these Texas-sized farms. So Ukraine is more competitive, and in the process of Ukraine joining the European Union, we will have to find inventive solutions for the imbalance.
Let's take a big picture view. I'm going to ask you whether Poland supports Ukraine's accession to the EU, which, as you know, is an aspiration that Ukraine has now for decades. This grain fight laid bare Warsaw's misgivings about the prospect of Ukraine maybe joining the EU one day, for reasons that you just outlined also a little bit in terms of the farmers' interests. Does Ukraine joining the EU in the future pose a problem for Poland?
Well, the Treaty of Rome, the original treaty, says that any European country can join, can apply. I define a European country as a country whose majority territory is in Europe. So Ukraine clearly qualifies. And Ukraine has earned the right to apply through the valor and the sacrifice of its soldiers and of its people. But there will be 35 chapters to negotiate. I hope we start negotiating in December. And agriculture will probably be the hardest one.
Okay, let's turn our attention back to the war in Ukraine. Now, tensions between Warsaw and Kyiv aside, Hungary's foreign minister said that new sanctions against Russia cause more harm to Europe than Russia. He made that statement after meeting with the Russian foreign minister Sergei Lavrov on the sidelines of the United Nations meeting in New York. Is the EU capable of speaking with one voice on Russia? I mean, we've heard, of course, now the spat that broke out between Poland and Ukraine. Now the Hungarian foreign minister basically saying, we should stop sanctioning Russia. What's going on?
Well, Mr. Siharto has a medal from Putin, and a recent one, so I'm not surprised. But we are just so much richer than Russia. We can afford these sanctions. And remember, they have three components: the freezing of central bank reserves, and those will only be released when Russia pays compensation to Ukraine; restrictions on the purchases of Russian oil and gas, and those are working. Russia has far less revenue. But perhaps the most important one is restrictions on Russia being able to purchase dual-use technology, microchips, and so on, and which is making it more difficult for Russia to rebuild the army that Ukraine so effectively destroys.
But in a few words, is the EU united still in its support for Ukraine?
The West is united. The EU, the United States, Japan, other democracies. Remember, there was an overwhelming vote in the UN General Assembly to condemn Russia's act of aggression. This may not stand. Ukraine has to win this. And so far, I think the democratic world has overperformed in this emergency, and Russia has underperformed.
All right, we have to leave it there. Radosław Sikorski, thank you so much for joining us.